Hello kids, it's quiz time. Your quiz can be found on page 109 of your science book. The direction is to circle the letter of the correct answer, and you should circle your answer before the timer. If you're ready, let's begin. What must we know when we want to find the resultant force? What must we know when we want to find the resultant force? Is it A, a magnitude of force, B, a direction of force, C, the shape of an object, D, both A and B? In finding the resultant force, we have to know two things. What are these things? Circle your answer now. Time is up. Let's proceed to number 2. Which tool is used to measure the magnitude of force? Which tool is used to measure the magnitude of force? Is it A, a spring scale, B, a measuring cylinder, C, a measuring tape, D, a tape line? Circle your answer now. Time is up. Number 3, which is the unit of force? Which is the unit of force? Is it A, gram, B, Newton, C, kilogram, or D, kilometer? Circle your answer now. Time's up. Number 4, if the resultant force is 0, what will happen to the object? If the resultant force is 0, what will happen to the object? A, the object will move forward. B, the object will move fast. C, the object will move slowly. Or D, the object will not move. You have 10 seconds to circle your answer. Time is up. Let's proceed to number 5. If we use 2 cows to pull a cart, how many resultant force will there be? I repeat, if we use 2 cows to pull a cart, how many resultant force will there be? A, 1 force, B, 2 forces, C, 3 forces, or D, 4 forces. You have 10 seconds to circle your answer. Number 6. In which diagram will the object not move? In which diagram will the object not move? A, an object is pushed in 3 Newton force and 4 Newton force to the right. B, an object is pushed in 2 Newton and 1 Newton force to the right and 3 Newton force to the left. C, an object is pushed in 3 Newton and 2 Newton force to the right and 6 Newton force to the left. Or D, an object is pushed in 3 Newton force to the right and 2 Newton force to the left. Which diagram shows 0 resultant force? You have 20 seconds to circle your answer. Which diagram shows a zero resultant force? Time is up. For number 7, from question 6, in which will the object move to the right? From question 6, in which will the object move to the right? A and B, B and C and D, or D, A and D? You have 20 seconds to answer. Let's proceed to number 8. A tow truck exerted 1,000 Newton force to drag a car. A force of 100 was also exerted to push the car before it started moving. The question is, if the extra force was not exerted, how much force would the tow truck need to move the car? If the extra force was not exerted, how much force would the tow truck need to move the car? Is it A, 100 Newton, B, 900 Newton, C, 1000 Newton, or D, 1100 Newton? You just have to add the two forces together. 1000 Newton plus 100 Newton, what is the answer? Number 9. Team A played tug of war with Team B. Each team had 3 players. Each player of Team A exerted 500 Newton force each. How much force should each player of Team B exert so that they can win? Is it A, 300 Newton, B, 400 Newton force, C, 500 Newton force, D, 600 Newton force? Timer starts now. How much force should each player of Team B exert so that they can win? It should be bigger than 500 Newton. Time is over. For number 10, from question 9, what is the resultant force of Team B? From question 9, what is the resultant force of Team B? You have to multiply your answer in number 9 by 3. Is it 900 Newton force? B, 1200 Newton? C, 1500 Newton force? Or D, 1800 Newton force? I repeat, you have to multiply your answer in number 9 by 3. For number 11, which of the following is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? A. An object that is not moving has the highest resultant force. B. A resultant force makes an object to change its shape. C. A resultant force is the sum of all forces that act on an object. Or D. If A and B push a cupboard in the same direction, the resultant force is 0. Is it A, B, C, or D? Circle your answer now. Which among these statements is correct? And for the last number, which does not use resultant force? Which does not use resultant force? A. A swing. B. A rowing boat. C. A syringe. Or D. A suspension bridge. A. Swing. B. Rowing a boat. C. A syringe. D. A suspension bridge. Which does not use a resultant force? Class, this is the end of our quiz. Now class, these are the correct answers. What you're going to do is to check your answers if they are correct. After that, you have to take a photo of your quiz and send it to the line group. That's all for today. Have a great day, class. Thank you and goodbye.